Hi there, binary options traders. My name is AJ, and today I'm going to be showing you a 15-minute expiry, not a 60-second, a 15-minute expiry. I know, very unusual for me, that I placed on July the 10th, 2012, at around 11:34 at night, or sorry, 11:30 at night. It was a put option with a market target price of 97.291, ending up at 97.212. So a solid winner, really solid. This was taken on the EUR-JPY, so it's a cross between a cross pair, sorry, and it was a invested amount of $24, resulting in a payout of $42. And I'm going to go through with you the chart work that involved making this successful trade. So as you can see over here, this is not my traditional MetaTrader chart that you would find usually in my videos and what I trade with. Sometimes I like to trade in a different platform that's free of all the indicators and all the other distractions and whatever, because often when I'm trading, I'm looking for all the different things and factors. And so when I'm trading 15-minute expiries, I trade a lot more simpler and a lot more price action oriented. So because in 15-minute expiries, there's a lot more room for error, so to speak. In a 60-second option, if the trade goes south, it goes south. There's almost no recovery on it. But in a 15-minute expiry, you have some time for the price to bounce around with. That being said, let's get into what strategy this is. Essentially, what I have here is I have the price plotted out in candlesticks, 5-minute chart, and then what I have is I have an exponential moving average of 7 in light blue over here, an exponential moving average of 50, which I use as my guide for the trend. And I have the Bollinger Bands at 50, set at a 50 period with 2 deviations. As you can see, I love the style that the Bollinger Bands are displayed on freestockcharts.com. So that's the site that I use for this secondary platform instead of using the MT4 trading charting package. So I also have the pivot points plotted. It automatically figures that out for you. So you have S2, the support 2 right over here. And so where I placed this trade, as you can see, was right when it started to fall. So if you look at the time, 11:30 was right over here. So you see this break, this push upwards into this line? Well, here's how the strategy basically works. Essentially, I trade in the direction of what the blue line is. Now I've changed it up recently to an exponential moving average of 9. I find it gives me a little bit more accurate results while also giving me quick signals, which I find is useful. So I'm trying to figure out a name for it. Basically, it was outlined in a Forex strategy. I think it was called Simple 7 or Simply 8 or something. Anyway, so I'll figure out a name for it and eventually I'll demonstrate it more accurately. But as you can see, when the price breaks through this line and it starts moving up, I wait for the trend to cross. So you see, once it crosses this line, that means it's in an uptrend, and I trade in the direction of that trend. So for example, you see over here, the price hits down over here, I trade upwards. So the price almost edges to the line over here, I trade upwards. And so you have to wait for these opportunities. Now I waited for the crossover to come back down. So you see how price over here closed back inside of this line? Well, that became me a good indication that price was going to head down as well, using, of course, the stochastics RSI to give me a good clue of what was going on as well. And so some people may ask, oh, well, this crossed over the line here. Well, it didn't close over the line, so that's where I basically decided to place my trade. And, of course, red candle, boom, and this green candle was a short recovery after the fact, after it had expired. You can see right over here on the 24-option chart, just boom, down. It's exactly what you want in a trade. Really, really good stuff. I'm not used to such big winners because I trade pretty much 60-second expiries. So having a nice big winner like that is a great win under your belt. I guess the lesson for myself, and if you want to share in this too, is sometimes keeping things simple pays off. And I know I have a lot of indicators, and my charts seem a little bit more busy. Some people have made fun of me for it, but you know, that works for me for 60-second binaries because it's so quick. I need that information. I need to know what is going on, and I can look at it quickly and move on. Some people, it may be too much information and information overload, but for me, I find it's useful, especially in the 60-second expiries. But when it comes to 15-minute expiries, I like to change it up. This is just simple price action. I have a Bollinger Band set, 2 moving averages, and the pivot points plotted. So very, very clean. And so, I mean, like, just this image is way cleaner than the charting I'm used to using. Anyways, that's it for this video. I just want to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to these videos, as well as the videos over at the Happy Forexer channel. Don't forget, if you don't have a 24Option account, there's a link in the description down below, which will take you to 24Option. You can fund the account from there and then ask for a demo account, which you can use and reuse and reuse and reuse and reuse. Hopefully not that many times, but just to try out different strategies, just to try out different things, try out 60-second options, 15-minute expiries, end of week expiries, end of day expiries. Try all these different strategies that you've heard of, and hopefully you'll find something that you're comfortable and works with your trading style. And then you can move back to the live account and trade profitably, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I will see you next time.